Yes, 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 yes. This is me, Hudson George. I did that live a little earlier, but I had to take it down. The name had get a little mix up, so I'm doing it again. Now, the live is Grenada has a liberated legislator, liberated members of parliament, and the members of parliament are liberated to make laws in parliament and to swear allegiance to Grenada. But Grenada has a royal police force, or His Majesty King Charles police force, His Majesty prison, His Majesty court. But our politicians are liberated. Now, isn't that controversial? Now, I called GBN to the point the other day, about a couple days ago, and I said that politicians swearing allegiance to Grenada in parliament when they have to make bills and budgets and whatever, when parliament meet. So our elected politicians are liberated, but the voters are under British. His Majesty King Charles. So I say it's confusing. So whoever say a stupid, or a stupid like a beast of burden, or like a ASS. A ASS is a donkey. I think they're stupid than me. Because there's no way in the world there's a parliament in a Westminster system of government like Grenada government. So when I call to the point, and I make my point, I'm not stupid like a ASS. I'm not a donkey. I'm not a beast of burden. I think I'm a thinking person. And I'm thinking logical and critical. Because voters voting to elect government in Grenada, the voters living in a Westminster system of democracy. Right? Common sense. Grenada is not a republic. So, okay. The British give us a constitution we doesn't like. So why can't we come together, put colors aside and change the constitution? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is confusing. And the government of today, the supporters didn't vote in the last two referendum. So when I called to the point, I said this thing is puzzling. I'm not stupid like a beast of burden. I'm a thinking human being. So when you electing politicians election now, and when they become MPs, they got to go to the Governor General, who is King Charles' representative, to sworn them in. When they're sworn in, who they sworn into? That's my question. When they're in Parliament now, they represent their allegiance to Grenada. But when they have to sworn in as an MP, they go into King Charles' representative, which is the Governor General, to swear them in. So I can't be stupid like a beast of burden when I make my comments like that. So, nowhere in the world have a parliament like Grenada. And to me, this is like putting the cart before the horse, the cart before the donkey, or the cart before the mule, because the cart cannot pull the mule. The cart cannot pull the donkey. The cart cannot pull the horse. The horse have to pull the cart. The donkey have to pull the cart. The mule has to pull the cart. Right? Or the carriage, or what you want to say. So we can have a two-tier government system. When MPs want to pass bills, they go to Parliament and swear allegiance to Grenada. But when they have to sworn in to become MP, they go to King Charles' representative to sworn them in. And when they pass the bills in Parliament, who to certify the bill? The Governor General. Now the Governor General is King Charles' representative. So what kind of monkey thing they're telling me there now? I call GBN and I make my point. And who don't like it, that's their business. Right? I make my point. And I think my point is logical. So who want to say stupid like a beast of burden, which is a ASS? Or they didn't expect that of me? To be thinking so? I'm not an MBT. I'm a thinking person. Don't let no politician come and trick me with because they got power or they study law and they could use jargons, and I'm no fool. So that's why I asked the question to the point, GBN. So whoever want to say I'm stupid like a beast of burden, and they didn't expect that from me, well, I didn't expect them to be stupid. They're supposed to be thinking and have sense. Because we have a Westminster system of democracy. There are countries that was colonized by Britain. And these countries, they go through proceeding with the British, they get independence. America took its independence from Britain. That's why they're still working with weapons, because they think the British is coming back. Or they say the Fifth Amendment to carry weapon. That's the American, because they break away from the British. Grenada, they tried, but it didn't work, because Grenadians, though not part of the industrialized revolution, they cannot make weapons. So the PRG, they get some weapons from Cuba and Russia and North Korea, and those countries give them a little something. All they could do is learn to strip gun and clean gun, but they can't manufacture ammunition. You understand? So, my point is, this is some kind of a cocoyaya thing. You put in what you have to do first, you doing last. Right? Nana popot, nana tete. And I'll stick to that. I believe if we want to swear allegiance to Grenada, yellow and green should work together and have a referendum to get the 65%. Because we screw up ourselves from early. And we still don't learn, because when this government was in power, when they were in opposition, they said no. No, we don't vote, say no for in the referendum. So why, my point why I call GBN is, why when now that this government in power, they want to change rules to avoid King Charles. We had 2 referendums before. So they can't call me a beast of burden or ASS. Like I'm stupid or I'm stubborn. I'm not stubborn. I think they're dishonest. That's my point. I don't go with flow for the flow's sake. So if I in a boat and they say sing the boat for 1 man to dead, I go say no. And we go jump overboard. I will say no, don't do it. But we did that in the past. We had 2 chances in a referendum. So we sing that vote. But now you want to take parts of the boat, put it together and put it on the sea again? No, I don't do that. You understand? So whosoever think I'm stupid, who cares? This is Grenada. We have a Westminster system of government. And people have to question what is going on. So the colonized people is electing MPs to make rules in parliament, and in the 5 years while they rule us, we, the colonized people, they are liberated. But we're not liberated. You understand? And the hypocrisy is, when that government finishes 5 years term in office, the Prime Minister had to go to His Majesty Governor General Cecil La Grenada and say, okay, we dissolve Parliament. His Majesty Governor General King Charles is the Majesty. So why is the Prime Minister and his comrades and even the opposition and them sworn in allegiance to Grenada, they still have to go back to King Charles? And the party that win the next election, they got to go to the same governor to swear them in. And the governor represents King Charles. If I commit a crime in Grenada or anybody, you have to go to Her Majesty's prison if you sentence for the crime you committed. And when you're on trial, you go to Her Majesty's court. So the politicians and them, they liberated, but we colonize. What kind of dodo thing is that? So don't let them come with all the big nice words, and nice words can make drones fly. Nice words don't create modern helicopters, modern nuclear weapons. Nothing, no modern technology. Nice words don't make it. It's scientific stuff. We didn't been to the industrialized revolution. So my call to GBN radio was valid. Because I understand logics. Understand? So who is fooling who? Can't fool me. I ain't tongue too long. I gotta give my opinion, man. So if you want to call me a ASS or a donkey for my comment, well, maybe you're referring to yourself. If you understand laws and how government run, you should know it's nonsense what they're making. It's either you like something or you hate something. You can like something when you have the authority over it, and you hate it when the next man have it, or next person have it. Things don't go so. So we must do better than that and stop telling people, oh, you didn't expect this from them. Why you expect from me? I don't expect nothing from you. So don't expect nothing from me. We all have our mind to think. I don't have Alzheimer's. I don't have dementia. So we must do better than what we're doing. Point is, if parliamentarians swearing allegiance to Grenada now, and you're calling me a supporter, call me an ASS or a donkey for my comment. Do you think if you have a referendum, I'll vote? Which you guys must go one day to the people to have a referendum. You won't find a next loophole again. All the loops closed. Or the British say, man, you know what? I done with these little islands and them. We don't need them again. Then it's a different ballgame, but you guys should understand geopolitics. Britain might not want you, but they want you. You understand? They might not want you, but they want you. Because all people say dirty water, cool copper. So we like dirty water to cool the copper. But what I'm saying, if we were united, we don't have to look into loopholes. And it's confusing. You have a Governor General, Royal Grenada Police Force, Royal Prison too. His Majesty Prison. So anyway, I don't want to stay too long, man. I don't want to stay too long, man. You can't put the horse behind the carriage. You cannot put the mule behind the carriage. You can't put the donkey behind the carriage. You gotta put the horse to put in front to pull the carriage. You gotta put the mule in front to push the carriage, to pull it. And also the donkey, you have to put it in front to pull the carriage. So what you guys doing is a kind of a before behind thing. Yeah. Anyway, this is me, Hudson George. I gone till I come again. I'm gone.